How are you? How was your break?
It was fantastic, yeah. Had a great time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You were in New Zealand for, how long were you?
2 weeks, week and a half.
And did you write any songs, either inspired by or like in New Zealand on the new album?
No.
Damn it.
Icy Fire's obviously
Yeah,
inspired by New Zealand.
Yeah.
Actually, you've got one.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We want more. We want the new album. What is your most, I heard on Zane Lowe's chat that you gave like Fergburger and everything a shout out, but
Yeah.
what's your most memorable experience in New Zealand?
Standing on the front of a World War I plane in the air.
When was that?
When I was in New Zealand. Peter Jackson collects and restores World War I planes, and they fly. So I was able to go, and it sounds like it's very scary, but it's oddly, you actually feel more safe in that than you would in like a helicopter.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with you. Yeah. So what else were you up to over your favourite part of your, because I mean it was a year, wasn't it, that you we didn't see you.
Yeah, what was I doing? Actually, Ghana was pretty fun. I went to make some music in Ghana with some Ghanaian musicians. So that was good. Iceland was amazing. New Zealand was obviously amazing. Fiji, that was the first time I went there.
Yeah.
Came Australia, stayed here. Not in this room, that'd be weird.
Now you obviously have been nurturing a relationship over the past year. Everyone goes to an Ed Sheeran concert and it's quite often that people propose there. Do you feel pressure now to be like this big romantic?
Yeah, do you know what? I have felt that in the past, that, you know, you take a girl out on a date and they expect more from you than you can offer.
Especially when I heard that you ditched your current at the party and you're like, see how she just deals with this.
Yeah. She's done that to me. She's tested me out though. Yeah. We both tested each other out.
Right.
Yeah. No, I feel, I don't know, I'm not like a candlelit dinner first date kind of guy. Like me and Cherry went to this pizza restaurant where we had both got a slice of pizza and sat on a stoop with a bottle of wine and drunk that. I think that's like the kind of date that I feel like people shouldn't have a big expectation of me being like Mr. Super Suave and let's go to a fancy restaurant. Like we're gonna do normal stuff.
So like in terms of the romantic songs, where do they come from then?
A side of me that I don't really put forward, I guess.
Right.
I am quite an awkward person.
Right.
So those songs are me not being awkward.
Okay. Question, and like I don't want to jinx anyone's relationship, but what would happen if a girl proposed to you? What would you do?
I think they can do it on Valentine's Day, can't they?
Or is it a leap?
Leap year. I don't know. My cousin did that. My cousin's boyfriend proposed to her on a leap year. So like, I support it. I think, you know, that's...
Because Brittany did it to K-Fed and he was like, no.
Yeah, I personally would be like, a bit like, come on man, like, let me do it.
Yeah.
Like I would like to be the one, you know, I want to do the whole asking the dad for permission, and I feel like that's a traditional thing. I'm quite a traditionalist. So me personally, I would think I'd prefer to be the one. But like, it happened with my cousin and it was really cool and they're married now and it's great.
Yeah. So social media and everything, like, were you sans phone for the whole year? I'm
still sans phone. Like this thing in my pocket is a microphone thing that's attached to me. I'm still sans phone.
You had no desire to...
I haven't got, I got rid of my phone and then I was meant to get one back for New Year and I just didn't do it. I don't really like them.
Was there like, no desire, like, was there a weaning off period?
Yeah, I mean the first like 2 weeks it was like, ooh, I'm missing everything. I had like proper FOMO, but you kind of get over it.
So what's it like? How do you keep in contact then with like?
I've got an iPad, which is on the table there, and I use the iPad 2 or 3 times a day. So that's when I keep in contact with people. So if you, I have an email address, and that's kind of it.
Sweet.
Yeah, you should try it.
Oh, nah.
No?
Nah.
No,
I'm like Snapchat hard.
Yeah.
So you've been away from us for ages now. So I wanted to do like a when did you last?
Cool.
scenario.
I'm in.
So we'll start with, when did you last cry?
Oh, it would have been a movie. David Brent movie. You seen that?
No. I don't feel like that's a...
It's a comedy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Just a bit where he was like touring with people and paying them to be his friends. And I was like, oh God.
Oh my God, that could be me.
Yeah. Kind of looking around at my mates and being like, who out of you lot do I employ? Yeah.
When did you last swear?
5 minutes ago. I swear like a trooper.
Right.
Yeah.
When did you last hurt yourself?
It would have been last year. I don't know when this was. But yeah, whenever this scar happened.
Do you think it's cool?
Yeah.
Are you embracing it?
I think it's cool. Yeah. Gives me a bit of character.
Yeah. When did you last embarrass yourself?
I don't know. I did an interview for GQ, and they said, would you be all right if anyone copied you? And I said, I don't care if anyone copies me. And then the quote was, I don't care if anyone copies me. And then it was like this big thing about me being like, everyone copies me. And that was quite embarrassing, but I didn't say it. So it's one of those things where you're just looking at the internet being like, why? Why do you think this?
Does that happen often though? Like,
yeah, all the time. And I should have known better, but you know, sometimes things just go that way.
are you ever tempted to, well, I guess you don't really tweet anymore or anything like that, but...
No, I did tweet like, some stuff has been taken out of context, but
yeah,
you know, that doesn't really mean anything, does it?
Yeah. And when did you last get drunk?
3 nights ago? 3 nights ago? Yeah. Which is good for me.
Yeah,
that's good for me. Yeah.
What's your drink of choice?
At the moment, I had a Moscow Mule the other night. That was it's just ginger beer and vodka.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know what it was.
My drink of choice, you know what? I'm becoming a kind of like old man where I drink wine and go to bed. So red wine, bit of Chateau Neuf de Pape. Woof.
La la.
Yeah. You can get it for like 15 quid from Tesco.
Oh, okay.
Probably cheaper actually.
When are you coming to New Zealand next? I can't leave without asking you that.
Early next year is when the tour's scheduled for.
Good.
Yeah. But I'll probably be there non-working before the end of the year. But in terms of like when people will see me in a concert. Do
you feel like you can go to New Zealand now? I feel like you're almost like a honorary citizen. Do you feel like you can go there and people just leave you alone?
Well, I think I did ask for citizenship, and I think we got an email from someone involved with that. So maybe that's going to happen.
Ooh.
Maybe I can be a citizen. I've always said if a world war breaks out, the one place I'll go to is New Zealand, because no one's going to be bothered to kind of like come that far to invade anywhere. They'll just be like, oh, we'll leave them be.
Yeah. I feel like when you're here, if we bug you too much, people get pissed off. So we're like,
yeah, the media. I never really get bugged by me. I made the mistake going out in Queenstown, which is essentially English.
Yeah, right.
You know,
all the tourists.
That was the only time I kind of got bugged. But then it was my fault for going to a bar in Queenstown on a Friday night.
Cool. Well, we look forward to having you. Everyone's very excited about the new album, and obviously we want you to come back and tour. Please.
Definitely. Thank you.
Cool.
Well, thank you so much for coming. And I'll come back and do some spray painting.
Yeah, thanks. Please don't.